Hey there, and welcome back. This is Karen Thomas at naturalrecoveringautism.com. We just finished an amazing show for my live radio show. If you were with us today, today is September 11th, 2018, and we did a show with Dr. Stephanie Seneff, who is an MIT professor who is a specialist in pesticides, herbicides, and their effects on our health and disease. If you did not catch the episode, it will be put in the archives at naturallyrecoveringautism.com/radio show, no spaces, radio show after the website name. So a huge, important information. That's why I'm doing this show, why I want to make sure that parents of children with autism and the general public, that people are educated about these health risks out there that you can learn to avoid in as much as you can anyway in our atmosphere, in our environment, foods you can eat, etc. The organic foods, garlic, cruciferous vegetables, but also why the autism epidemic is rising so fast. What is happening to these kids? And Dr. Seneff explains that in this episode today. So if you missed it, please go catch that archive and watch it, because it's very informative. I do a live radio show. It's weekly. It's every Tuesday at 12 p.m. Eastern time. That's 9 a.m. Pacific time. So and you can catch the link at naturallyrecoveringautism.com/radio show. Next week, September 18th, we're going to be doing a show on Lyme disease. Now, I have Dr. Jodie Dashore coming to join us next week, who is an expert on this subject and an expert on how to treat it naturally. You may have even had your child possibly tested, if you even knew that Lyme disease and autism go hand in hand, and very commonly the comorbid symptoms that I cover. And I've got a program on my website. If you want to learn about it, get an invitation, go to naturallyrecoveringautism.com. You'll learn about my online program where you need to know not only about healing the gut and heavy metal detoxification and brain support and repair and doing all those things naturally without the drugs that don't usually work and have harmful side effects, but you need to know how to work with them properly, and also with the comorbid symptoms, which I recently did an episode on my radio and on my podcast. There on my website, you'll find on mold biotoxins, huge for children with autism. Same with Lyme disease. So very important. Lyme hides inside of parasites. Yes, you heard me correctly. It hides inside of parasites. Parasites and Lyme are commonly missed in the standard Western blood tests. So you need to more so go by symptoms. That's why if you have a natural herbal remedy, which is what I do in my program, developed by Dr. Dashore, but she has limited resources. So it's very important to get these things treated properly and know about them and know how you can work with them. And we're going to talk about that in next week's show. So you'll have all of this information. But Lyme hides inside a parasite, so often won't show up, but can be one of the reasons why your child is not getting better. Their health may continue to decline. Their behaviors might not really be improving the way that you thought they would. And it has a lot to do with these comorbid symptoms. Again, strep, staph, mold, Lyme, parasites, etc. So I've covered these in past episodes of my radio show and past podcast episodes as well. Some are here on YouTube you can find. Again, if you just Google, look me up, Karen Thomas, Naturally Recovering Autism. That's my page, my channel here. So I'm pretty easy to find. There's a lot of information out there for you. I want you to have the resources you need to get your kids better. Join us next week on my live radio show next Tuesday, September 18th, 2018, at 12 p.m. Eastern time. And you can get the link at naturallyrecoveringautism.com/radio show. And if you've missed any in the past, the archives are also on that page for you. It takes them a couple hours sometimes to get the most recent show up. So the one we just did 10 minutes ago that we just finished with Dr. Stephanie Seneff, very informative on glyphosate. If it's not there right away, it will be within a few hours. The engineers just have to get it on the page. But all of that is there for you and a lot more coming in the future. So stay tuned, stay with us. Subscribe to my page here on YouTube. Give me a like if you liked what you heard. Please leave a comment. I'm wide open to hearing about what you would like us to talk about on the radio show, or what you'd like me to come up with here on my YouTube channel. Topics, subjects, things like that that you're wondering about. And again, definitely check out my website, naturallyrecoveringautism.com. I hope to see you soon.